We have almost never witnessed a celebrity saga spiral into something this dark and brutal.
Not even the
Harris family, with all their years of messy headlines and jaw-dropping scandals, has seen a turn like this. Tonight, the spotlight isn't on music, fame, or flashy cars. It's on survival. The world is glued to every update about King Harris, who now lies in an intensive care unit, battered, bloodied.
T.I.'s son, King. King Harris has been arrested after not appearing in court and some other things connected to his actions.
We have almost
And barely clinging to life after what insiders are calling one of the most savage prison attacks in recent memory. Steve Seda reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sada that my clients want justice.
so, if the deal involves
I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side. I don't know why, but it ain't.
Steve Seda reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Seda that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring
As pure chaos erupted around them, forcing an emergency lockdown that shook the whole facility. So, the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting has gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this. Sources say he was rushed underarmed, guard to the prison infirmary, his face grotesquely swollen, his body almost lifeless, barely moving at all.
the
Violence didn't stop with him.
staff.
Had to wrestle order back as an all-out melee tore through the unit, leaving multiple
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting is gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this.
Steve Seda reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Seda that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then
inmates bloodied and broken. And for anyone thinking this was just some random fight or rookie initiation, gone too far, think again. The chatter says it loud and clear. This wasn't
Chance. This was a planned hit, a
ruthless, calculated ambush with chilling intent. Some insiders say it was payback for King's constant flaunting of wealth and privilege behind bars, while others warn it was a brutal message that inside prison walls, fame is worthless and weakness marks you as
prey.
I really admire his dedication and commitment to the crowd. 'Cause I kind of told him, what was wrong about it, making mistakes. I ain't had no daddy who'll pull up and get on my ass anytime.
Things I did.
You can't get away with. I know that.
Man.
And as news of the ambush spread like wildfire, the internet went wild. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok flooded with reactions. Some users offering genuine sympathy while others laughed. A crewy saying King had finally faced the real world and couldn't handle the heat. The divide is vicious, half mourning, half mocking, turning his fight for life into a spectacle that everyone's watching. The Harris family is spiraling into full-blown panic mode, scrambling desperately for answers while the whispers grow louder that King may not survive another round if he is targeted again. Social media lit up instantly, turning the attack into a circus of live commentary, half-baked theories, and wild conspiracies spreading faster than anyone could contain. The first wave of unconfirmed rumors didn't hold back, pointing directly at brewing conflicts inside the prison and enemies who had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. One source close to the Harris circle spilled that King had been marked for humiliation weeks ago. His fate sealed long before fists started flying.
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't I can't judge how the parenting has gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this. A lot of what's happening is because it's in the public. Like most children don't have to do this in the public.
And you can, you know what I'm saying, kind of woosah yourself outside of the public opinion.
Trying to cuddle him far. Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do. We have
That.
So him being arrested isn't really like the shocker. It's him coming out and his, I guess, reaction to right. 'Cause everybody's saying, King, you grew up privileged, bro. Why are you going down this path? Now he's talking about F the police, F12. So, it just,
He.
as new. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for family hustle. And it does come with some, it's some adversity. It's some adversity that come with that. People get in your bed.
Yeah.
Another insider tied to prison staff claimed King had become a pariah behind
Bars.
hated for his family's fame, and mocked for his loud, flashy attempts to stand on business like he was running the entire yard. That kind of arrogance doesn't sit well in a place
I
where
really admire his dedication and commitment to the craft, because, I kind of told him, what was wrong about it. Making mistakes. I ain't had no daddy who'll pull up and get on my ass in town. Things I did, you can't get away with.
I know that.
Man, damn. Yeah, that's I ain't see that one coming. You know what I mean? Nah, I didn't.
The real
respect has to be earned in blood and silence. Anonymous inmates confirmed the same chilling truth. They warned him straight up to watch his back, saying he was too loud, too proud, and far too soft for the brutal world he walked into. And when the threats finally turned real, they weren't empty words anymore. They exploded into violent action that left King fighting for his
Life.
The Harris family's response has been pure desperation. I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side.
I
Don't know why, but it ain't. Steve Sadel reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve sad that my clients want justice. So, the deal involves Tiny and T turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed. Then fine, we got a deal. But if it is not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against
Tiny and T.
T hasn't closed his eyes since the attack. He's reportedly glued to his phone, making frantic calls to attorneys, politicians, and anyone with even a shred of influence inside the Georgia Department of Corrections. One Atlanta insider went so far as to say T.I. is
I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If he goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. Just being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat.
Don't be in this. Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act off, son? All like this in front of all your people. Say your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then Karen in my face and shit. Like what?
ready to write any check, make any promise, even sign airtight NDAs if it means pulling King out alive before another ambush takes him out. It's almost surreal watching the self-proclaimed king of the South crumble as the system corners his son. Meanwhile, Tiny has locked herself in what insiders are calling a war room, marshalling publicists, lawyers, and media allies in a desperate counteroffensive. But behind closed doors, that so-called unity the couple flaunted for years is cracking at the seams. Sources close to the family whisper that arguments between T and Tiny have turned nuclear, each pointing fingers, each blaming the other for how their son landed in this nightmare. Friends close to them now wonder if they were still fighting for King as survival or just fighting each other while their son's life dangles in the balance like a candle burning out. So the dynamics here are interesting.
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
Hold on, hey. Come on.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety, you gotta take
There's no safety.
You take
Okay.
it out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. You'd step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
I'm gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't feeling this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
But inside those walls, the older prisoners weren't buying it. One ex-inmate didn't mince words, telling us flat out, "We're not here for the reality show. We don't care who your daddy is." That's the brutal reality of prison life. If you run your mouth or dodge your debts, you get handled. Period. That's the code behind bars, and now King is paying the ultimate price as the fallout plays out in front of the world. Meanwhile, T.I. is burning through every last card in his deck. Insiders say he has threatened to go public with explosive accusations about corruption and unsafe conditions inside the facility, while at the very same time, his PR team is quietly shopping sympathetic stories to media outlets willing to spin King as the victim. It's the ultimate celebrity crisis playbook. Shift the spotlight, blame the system, and protect the brand at all costs. But here's the chilling question that haunts everyone watching. Is it already too late to save him? And worse, what if this whole tragedy is the inevitable result of raising a son to believe he was untouchable, only for reality to punch back harder than anyone could have ever imagined? That thought lingers in the air like smoke after a fire, impossible to shake off. And fueling that fire even further are whispers from at least 3 separate industry veterans who believe the Harris family's own messy legal history painted a target on King's back from day one. It is no secret that his name has been dragged into the shadows of those persistent trafficking allegations, claims that first erupted years ago and simply refused to disappear. For many behind bars, those allegations weren't just tabloid noise, they were ammunition.
My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
So what I'm saying is, they wasn't
talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it, and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back. Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Accusers have